Well, hello, everyone. Welcome to Heart Center Tarot. As always, my name is Marina, and I will be your guide for this portion of the journey. Please help me welcome Ramon of Moon Scarab. Hey,
Hello,
Ramon.
Marina. Great to see you. Thank you for having me back.
Are you
It's
kidding?
always
It's my pleasure. It's
it's
my
great to see
pleasure.
you. It's great to see you.
Yeah, lovely, lovely to see you and to have you here. And hello to the folks that are in the chat, in in my chat, and hello to the folks that are joining us from Ramon's channel.
Yes.
Because
Mm-hmm.
we are simulcasting this. So,
Simulcasting. And please, if you're on my channel and you're not, or you're watching a replay, please go down to the descriptions. Follow Marina because she has amazing content and
oh,
your energy is beautiful and amazing. It's
thank you, Ramon. And yeah,
cool.
and you guys that are in my chat do the same thing. I have Ramon's information that is down in the description of the video. So yeah, go over there and do the YouTube thing and make sure that you subscribe to his channel because there's some wonderful things that he reads on. And yeah, some of them are very, very fascinating. It's like you have a, a deep, in depth knowledge of a lot of things when it comes to spiritual things.
Yes,
So yeah,
especially divination tools. I have a lot of videos on different, they're like tutorials on how to understand different divination tools, not only
yes,
tarot, but also Lenormand,
yes,
geomantic sticks, dice, pendulums,
the
everything.
work, yes.
I enjoy practicing and layering different divination tools. And, in my channel, I share a lot of that. I share videos on music inspired in different tarot cards. Right now, I have a project called the Arcana Songs, and it's I compose, did the music, and sing each one of the songs related to each of the major arcana.
Oh wow.
And right now I just finished recording Temperance. Hopefully, in a few days, I'll have it ready. But it's a really interesting journey doing that because it's there's a lot of different interpretations to each one of the cards,
Of course, yes.
and it's highlighting an aspect related to personal feelings, personal stories in light of each one of the cards. And it's I love art. I love art. So I have that. I have tarot inspired poetry, trips. It's a mixture of a lot of different things, but everything related with divination and spirituality. And I've been doing a lot of lives lately, so I share shows with different people. I have a show called In Orbit With, which you've been a
Mhm.
guest, and is talking
Yes,
with people from our spiritual community about life, divination, and different
yes.
topics. I share a show on Thursday called Behind the Moon with Bobby from Wild Raven Tarot, who you know
Yes.
perfectly well,
Yes.
and Selena from Behind the Moon, which you definitely have to like do a show with her because your energies, it's, I can see your energies like merging
Oh,
amazingly.
perfect. Absolutely.
Yes. I'll send you her contact. She might be. I think she might be in the chat right now. She was gonna watch this. Oh, there she
Oh,
is. It's Essence of the Moon.
absolutely.
Selena,
Absolutely.
one of the new faces in our community right now. She's been in a lot of shows. Everybody love her, and I'm sure you two will connect amazingly.
Absolutely. By
Mm-hmm.
Selena, by all means, send me an email. It's easy. Heartcentertarot@outlook.com. And
Yes,
yeah, absolutely.
and
We'll do a
yeah,
collab.
so yeah, definitely. So in my that show, I share with people from different sides of the community. People who have channels.
Yes.
Um, Soon I'm gonna have some deck creators, people who don't have channels. It's a conversation about people's personal journey because each one of us has a story and we learn from each other. And it's a lot of different things. So please swing by my channel so you can take a look at the content and connect with the Moon Scarab channel, and hopefully I'll have you chat with me.
Absolutely, absolutely. And there's that's one of the things that I really appreciate about this community, and particularly, our little community, is that we are very, very welcoming and supporting of each other. There,
Hmm.
um, there are no queen bees. Everyone is on the same playing field, and it doesn't matter, if you have 5 subscribers or 500,000 subscribers. It's the same courtesy that is shared with everyone, and we love to share our information. We
Hmm.
love um, to encourage other people, to help them along the way, because each and every one of us, we started somewhere. We started at the bottom, and
Yes,
someone, yes,
and we all have a voice. It doesn't
yes,
matter if I always say, people think that the community is saturated with a lot of different channels and they have nothing to say, and that's totally not true.
no,
We all have our own take on life, divination, and we add something to this pool, this
yes,
sea of voices and energy. There's always something that I take from people,
yes,
different lives,
absolutely.
at readings. Even if the reading is not for me, I take something from it. Any interaction that I have, I take something positive. So yeah,
That's
you
perfect.
do have a voice. If you don't have a channel, please do one. And if not, just start. It's not about the numbers. It's about
No,
connecting with people and adding, because everybody has gifts and skills and can definitely make an impact. Even if it's just on one person, you definitely have the power of change.
exactly, exactly. And there's, you're when we're sharing things with other people, um, not everyone is going to hear the message that we are sharing. Even though they're listening, they may not resonate with our message.
Hmm.
Someone else saying exactly the same thing is going to resonate with that person.
Exactly.
So, yeah, there is room for everybody. Yeah, yeah, we can fill the table. We can fill the table. So,
Hmm.
yes. Oh, Jason Vincent, thank you. He says he was looking for gifting membership and he didn't see any. I think he's over on your channel.
Oh, really? Let's see.
Yeah. Ah, and thank you, Elizabeth. So quickly, I just want to say hello to Cindy Lee, Jason Vincent, Anya Ashdown, Tea Garden Chicken, Elizabeth. We've got
Thank you, Jason. I'm sorry. Thank you, Jason. I don't have membership set up yet, but it's something
okay,
I should do. I should definitely do that. It's been crossing my mind the last couple of days, so that's confirmation. Thank you.
perfect. Barbie P, Alexis Milner, Water Lily, Bora Bora, Madame Maru, hello. Did I say Alexis Milner? I think I did. A more intuitive me, Garnet, hello, Garnet. Barb P, Sharon O'Brien, Patricia Milson. I hope I didn't miss anyone. Audra, Audra Dye, uh, Early Ritual, Essence of the Moon. Hello again.
Hmm.
And artist Liz, Lois Tucker. Hello, Lois. And Dawn Turner. Hey, Dawn. CV12, Anita K. I think I got everyone. If I missed you, believe me, it is never anything personal. It's just, I'm too
We got
vain to
Miss
go
Tarot
on.
D. Miss Tarot
No.
D's here.
Hello,
Miss
Miss
Tarot D's
Tarot.
here. Alexis Milner. Hello,
Yes.
Lexi. We got Maruta, Water Lily,
Nice.
Marby.
Marby.
Yes.
Hello, Marby. Hello, Adam.
Angel.
Hello, Adam. Charlie C. Sage. So we are going to be doing some readings, and here's the way that they're going to work. Is in the comment section below, type in hashtag reading, and you'll see it's scrolling across the video. So type in hashtag reading. You only need to type it once because the computer will only accept it once. And we will be using the fickle finger of fate to determine who gets the reading. Just a couple things that I will ask is if you enter to possibly get a reading, please stay in the room, because we're not going to read on someone who's not here, because it's hard to it's difficult to pick up on the energy, and that's your reward for staying with us. Right.
Yeah,
So
so we can ask once you get picked, just to confirm that you're
yeah.
here. And
Yes,
if we don't hear from you in a reasonable amount of time, we'll move on to the next person. But
exactly.
we
Yeah,
want to be able to read
exactly.
for you. Make sure to use hashtag. Don't just put the word hashtag. And what's the word again? Reading.
Reading.
Hashtag
Reading.
reading, because otherwise it won't pick it up either.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you.
So by coincidence, tonight is the full moon. I didn't know that it was. I was like feeling weird today. My partner was saying, I don't know, I feel weird today. I said, it might be the moon. What's
Yeah.
the
Sure.
phase? And it's tonight is the full moon. And like at
Perfect.
3 in the morning. It's the strawberry moon, which is June's moon.
Ah, lovely.
And yeah.
Yeah.
Last month was the flower moon. That's me. And then next month is the buckler moon. Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
So so it's gonna be full moon in Sagittarius tonight,
Lovely.
and we're
So
gonna be
that
reading and
yeah,
harnessing the energy of the moon.
exactly. That's what we're going to be focusing on. So you don't have to put a question in or anything else. Is if you get picked, that's what we're going to read on, which is, what does the full moon want to reveal to you?
Hmm.
So
Yes.
that makes it quick and easy and simple and all that good stuff. And the other thing that I will mention is the hashtag reading is only good during the live show. So after the show is over, that doesn't work anymore. So, but I will invite you to, after the show, leave a thumbs up, an emoji, comment, anything on the video, and then do the same thing over on Ramon's channel. So, so I do want to say again how much I enjoyed your Santa Muerte video that you did with Bobby. Um,
Yes.
Very, very informative. And if you guys have not tuned in to that, by all means, go over to Ramon's channel and check out that Santa Muerte. It was fabulous on a lot of different levels.
Yes, it was a show. I simulcasted it to my channel. It's from a show that Bobby has on his. It's a series. Bobby's channel is Wild Raven Tarot, and he has a
Yes.
series called Epithets. And my show was the first one, and it's exploring different divinities. I was talking about Santa Muerte last week. They were talking about Hecate. There's going to be like Hermes is coming up. There's like all these
Nice.
different divinities that someone will be talking about. And mine was on Santa Muerte, who is a personal spiritual guide to me. And I was going over the history of like her origins, her evolution of what today is. Santa Muerte is a syncretization of an older uh, idea of a divinity, and how it's a spiritual philosophy that's been growing,
Yes.
and for a lot of different reasons. And I was trying to demystify and clarify a lot of misconceptions about Santa Muerte, because
Yes.
she's usually portrayed in movies as like a narco saint, and people
Yes.
get freaked out because she looks like a skeleton. She is a skeleton, but it's way beyond that,
Yes.
and I was talking about personal experiences, uh, distinguishing the image of Santa Muerte from other skeletal figures like the Grim Reaper or La Catrina and
Yeah.
other ones. Um, yeah, so it's worth watching because I go very in depth talking about who she
Yes.
is, what she represents, her history, her impact today, personal experiences. It's very
Mhm.
real in my life, and it's worth watching. I mean, even if you're not looking into becoming a devotee, but at least you have a understanding, a
Yes.
illuminated, informed opinion of who she is.
Exactly, and it will help you then to recognize other divine beings, and all the information that you gather is going to be transferable, right? So it makes other things. It helps make other things make more sense. So
Definitely.
yeah, yeah, you'll never go wrong with having a little more education and
Mm-hmm.
learning.
Yeah.
So, hello, Arlene Forney and Sherry, Ms. Voices from the Swamp. So glad to
Oh,
see
hi,
you here.
Shari.
Yes,
I crashed at Shari's channel last Saturday. She invited me. I was gonna
perfect.
do a show with Helen, and something happened. We didn't connect that night, and I was camera ready. And she said, "Do you want to join in?" I said, "Yeah, why not?"
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
always fun. So I'm gonna be back at her channel because we have a show on the third Saturday of every month.
Yes.
But this month, third Saturday, I'm gonna be away on a trip. So we moved it to the week before, but surprisingly, I was there. So it's twice this month. But Shari's amazing. She's
Yes,
fantastic.
absolutely. And yes, and um, yeah, I hope I didn't miss anyone, but I think yeah, Teresa T. Garden Chicken, Edward Kenneth, and there's uh, a few others. I'm sorry if I missed you. Believe me, I am very grateful that you're here. So so shall we get started?
Let's get started.
Yeah. Alrighty. So I'm
So
going to.
I'm gonna be using the Cosmic Record Oracle card. It's an Oracle deck. Um, so we can do the readings. I might pull
Exactly.
something else.
Yes. Yeah. Whatever deck we're drawn to,
Hmm.
that's
31 entries.
yeah, that's a
Oh,
deck we pick.
yeah.
Yeah.
31 entries. Okay.
Excellent. Alrighty. I'm pushing the button. Come on. I'm pushing the button. Who's going to be first? Who's going to get the first message? And the winner is Allie.
Allie. Hi, Allie. Please let us know
Wonderful.
that you're here.
Yes, please.
And the question
Yeah.
is, what does this full moon want to reveal to you?
Yes. Yeah. And I just noticed here, Carolyn, Carolyn Cooper, if you can re-enter that, and there is no space between hashtag and the word reading. It's all together. So and Allie is here. Perfect. Thank you,
Awesome.
Allie.
Thank you for
All right.
letting us know.
Yes. Let me take this off. And what does the full moon want to reveal to you? Oh, this is interesting. Um, Allie, I get this is a time for healing. This is time to reflect back, and it says on the bottom it is a balsamic moon. So this is a time to reflect on the things that have been working for you and also on the things that maybe aren't going the way that you anticipated. And it's okay to make the change. It's okay to say that, yes, something isn't working, and then move on from there. So that's the message from the full moon. From the tarot, we have the 10 of coins, 10 of pentacles. Everything is going to work out just fine.
Amazing.
So,
I have the 10 of Pentacles too.
ha! It's like we're psychic or something.
Yes, that's amazing.
Yeah,
That's
totally.
that's a beautiful message. And you were talking about healing, and
Yeah.
healing takes a very strong power to be able to balance a lot of different emotions. Trying to reconcile the situation that you're going through, or things from the past with the present, right? So you have to balance that sense of duality, and that's exactly what I got. The message from the Oracle card talks about duality, and it says the universe reminds you that reason and emotion are two sides of the same coin. Don't rely solely on one. Balancing both leads to clearer decisions. Embrace the calm of reason while acknowledging the power of emotion. So what it's saying is all the different sides of who you are, experiences, way of seeing the world, mistakes, goals, those are valid. They're justified. Like, nobody has to justify your emotions, or validate is the right
Yes.
word. Just try to find balance and the duality on each one of them and move forward, because the whole path to it is prosperity, which is what the 10 of Pentacles represent. you know
Yeah.
it's Pentacles represent the material world, so this could be finances, this could be health. um but the ultimate message here is, as a goal, to be prosperous, right?
Yes.
Prosperity, that would it lead, and it doesn't necessarily have to be financial, but
Yeah.
prosperity, wealth of the spirit, of the
Yes.
mind, right, of peace. And it's bringing all these different things together, balancing it. So, the
Exactly.
message here is to find the center, to be able to find balance, so you don't have one side tipping lower or higher than the other. That's what I got for you.
Exactly. Perfect. That's wonderful. Allie, I hope that resonates with you. Okay, let's put this back up. And our next winner is going to be, who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Oh, not her.
You,
No, no.
you, all right. Let me do a
Yeah.
reading for you. Why not?
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to
What?
say no, but all right.
Yes, I'll pull a card for you. What does the
Okay.
full moon want to reveal to you, Marina?
Yes. What?
And this is a beautiful message. I pulled a card, and the message is appreciation. And it says, every day has moments to be grateful for, no matter how small. Take a moment to notice the support around you and the progress you've made. These are forces driving you forward, right? And you have support from people in the community, right? And the progress you made, like we were talking earlier, it's not about numbers, it's not
No.
about views, right? It's not about followers, it's about impact that you bring into people's life. That positivity, that change. And this happens one show at a time, one word at a time, but it demands a lot of energy, a lot of commitment, and this is what you bring.
Oh,
um
thank
so
you.
we in the community appreciate you, and there's an invitation for you to appreciate those efforts and the change that you made, in the small things of our everyday life. There is something to be grateful for. And this is a reminder that, just always find the beauty in the
Yes.
big and the small. That's what I got for
Exactly.
you.
Exactly. Thank you, Ramon. That was beautiful. Thank you.
Of course.
I appreciate that very much. All right. And
We love you,
Oh,
Marina.
thank you. Thank you. All right, let's do this again. And the winner is, who is it? Who is it? Water
Water
Lily.
lily. Beautiful name.
Yes, absolutely. Let us know that you're here, Water Lily. And oh, you guys are so nice.
Yeah.
And Water Lily is here. She says, Yahoo! Okay. Well done. Let me take that off. And okay. What's your message? Oh, okay. Water Lily from the Moon Oracle, I get,
Sorry.
have faith in your dreams. Have faith in your dreams. You're using your imagination. You're putting things forward, but you kind of are a little hesitant in really putting it out there. So have faith that the reason that you are having those the intuition is coming in, or you're being encouraged to say something or do something or make something, is because it is for your highest good. So followed up with the tarot card, and it's the Four of Pentacles, and this is kind of holding on to what you have. So with the having your faith, or have faith in your dreams, take a chance. Don't hold your gift in so tightly that others can't see it. Release that gift. Let it go so that you can shine and follow your dream. Give into it. Give into it. What's the worst that could
Mm-hmm.
happen? Right? Nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Water.
Beautiful. Yeah. So as you were talking about following your dreams, right? And that requires us to refocus, where we are and where is it that we want to go, right? And that's precisely the message, is refocus. And the message here says, when the target becomes blurry, the universe reminds you to refocus and reconnect with your original intention. You are called to clear away distractions and concentrate in what truly matters. With clear focus, the path ahead will also become clearer. So again, this is like removing obstacles from your way, and it's a lot of this is mental, and that is
Yeah.
precisely what I got. I got the Ten of Swords. The
Huh.
Ten of Swords is about logic, the mental state, right? And 10 is about the closing of a cycle, right? In the Rider Way,
Yes.
it's this figure that's like laying in front of a body of water. He's stabbed with 10 swords, right? And it represents like the ending, the closure of a cycle. And on the horizon, there's a sun coming out. So
Yes.
this is about closing those negativities, those patterns, those loops that stay open. And a lot of them are mental, just bringing closer to it and refocusing
Mhm.
in a new sunrise, a new possibilities. And that's the message that the universe has, refocusing and
Yeah.
going towards those targets that you want to go. That's what I got for you.
Exactly. Perfect. Yeah, and don't forget, the swords are they're related to the air signs, right? The Aquarius, Gemini, Libra.
Mm-hmm.
The in terms of the body, they are the mind, and sort of the message of the swords is I think. So yeah, I, I I don't know why I felt the need to say that, but there you go. I think it works. All right. And next we have, who's next? Who's next? I love pushing the button to get this thing going.
It's
It's
fun, right?
it is. It is.
Barb P.
Barb Hey,
Please, Barb, let us know that you're here.
yes, yes. All right.
Yes, Barb P is here. Thank you for letting us know. What
Yes.
does the full moon want to reveal to you? Let's see.
Mm,
Hmm.
mm. Okay.
All right.
Um, I get step out of your comfort zone. So it's asking you to um, take a chance, right? To the take a step in a direction that it might feel a little uncomfortable. Um, it doesn't mean that it's going to be bad. It just means you're doing something that you're not used to doing. And so, you might have to pay attention to it initially, but don't be afraid to step outside your comfort zone. And that's followed up by the Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands is putting things out there, is kind of making a plan on what you're going to do next. Right, in the tarot, the Two of Wands is followed by the Three of Wands, which is your ship coming in. So this is you putting out into the universe what it is that you want, and then having faith that it's going to come back to you. So step out of your comfort zone, take a chance. And wands are about that fire energy. It's that I desire. And so yeah, don't let your uncomfortable prevent you from doing something that you might really, really enjoy doing. You just need to step outside that comfort zone.
Excellent. And I have a similar message too. I got first the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords, the key message here is direction, right? So stepping out of your comfort zone, it's an emotional thing, right? Because that's what we see in with the Six of Swords. It's a voyage that even though it's swords, and it deals with the mental and logic, it's over water. So it's that component of the mind and the emotions. And stepping out of your comfort zone, it could be a moment of crisis in a way.
Mhm.
Change is a critical moment, but it's one
Yes.
that needs to happen. So that is the message here, is going in a new trajectory and finding direction. And I don't know what your situation is. If you're a person who relies in yourself mostly and you don't like to ask for help, that happens to me a lot. I like to try to resolve my own situation. It's hard for me to reach out to people to ask for help, right? To partner with other people. But in your case, whatever situation you're going through, it's saying that you will find support and help with someone else, in the support of
Yeah.
someone. And it says final resolution. And the message here is the challenge you're facing will be resolved through cooperation with others.
Perfect.
Though the result might not be exactly what you hope for, working together and starting fresh always brings relief. So again, there's a message here, or starting something fresh, starting something new. Sometimes the outcome of things that we don't expect, or let me rephrase that. Sometimes we get an outcome that is not what we expect, but a lot of times it's what's better for us, you know.
Exactly.
And behind that, something even bigger and something much more beautiful comes. So, again, the message here between Marina and I: step out of your comfort zone. It might be uncomfortable, but there's a message here of direction, new purpose, and rely on others, because there is a support system around you available, even though you might not want to tap into that, but definitely there's people who
Hmm.
love you and are there for you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Barb, I hope that resonated with you. All right, let's do this again. And Yeah, need a soundtrack or something on here. Carolyn Cooper.
Carolyn.
Congratulations.
Hi,
Let us,
Viviani.
yeah, let us know that you're here. And hello, Viviani. Hello. So, Carolyn. Yay, let us know you're here. Yes, she is. Woohoo!
Yes.
Yes.
What
Lovely.
does the full moon want to reveal to you?
All right.
Wow. I got a clear message here.
Lovely.
Should I start?
Yes, go ahead.
This is about love. And love in which way? It's self love. I got two cards and they're related. The first one is the Lovers from the Major Arcana. And the Lovers talks about duality. It's a card about it's Gemini energy. So there's a lot of different sides that it's about balance. It's about the union of two forces. And in this case, is with the self. It's about loving yourself a little bit more, going inwards and taking care of yourself. Why do I say that? Because the second card is precisely that, it's self care. So this is love towards yourself. And the message here is self love is the foundation of an abundant life. Treat yourself with kindness and respect, and others will see your worth and treat you the same. Abundance begins with the recognition of your own value. So it's stepping back and taking an assessment of you, pamper yourself, take time for yourself, nurture yourself, put yourself first in this occasion, right? Because that brings a lot of healing and it allows you to have more strength to help others around you. There's nothing wrong in giving yourself a little bit more love. You are important. You are, I don't know you personally, but I perceive that you are such a beautiful soul, very skilled, and you're worth and deserving of a little bit more of self love. That's what I got for you.
Perfect. Beautiful. And I got show the world the real you. If you have been feeling like you have to watch your words or watch your actions or um, you know choose the words that you're going to say, you're not necessarily being your true self. So don't be afraid to show the world your true self, who you really are. If you if someone says, okay, Carolyn, what do you think? Tell them what you think. uh, don't hold back, because I also got the Magician. You've got all the tools that you need to make yourself understood, to make yourself um, have that strength to be able to recognize yourself as someone who does have value. So don't diminish your light because you're too afraid that someone is going to pay attention to you. Um, Stand tall. And I think I agree with what Ramon said. Is the self love is not an act of selfishness.
Mm-hmm.
It's the more that you take care of yourself, the more of the real you is available to other people as well. So yeah, don't let that stand in your way. So I hope that resonates with you. Putting the cards away, giving them a little shuffle. Okay. And next, who do we have next? We have, we have, come on, come on. Oh, Elizabeth. Hello.
Elizabeth.
Let us know that you're here. Yes.
Thank you, Carolyn. She says she needed to hear those messages.
Perfect. Exactly. Perfect. Wonderful. Okay. Hello, Amanda Carroll and Kelly McCall. All right. And oh, she says, I'm here. I'm here. Thank you both. Excellent. All right. What do we have for you? Okay, this could be interesting.
Hmm.
Oh. All right. The I get balance, spirituality, and practicality. So if you're nothing is ever one thing or another. It's always a combination um, of different things. So um, you do not have to give up on some of your spiritual gifts in order to do the things like uh, yeah, work and look after a house and all that kind of good stuff. There is a way to absolutely have both. So I'm kind of getting the feeling that maybe you're calling yourself to task a little too much because you're not able to be that superwoman. And you shouldn't try to be superwoman because none of us are. I also get the Five of Cups. So if there's something that you need to give up in order to rebalance your spirituality and your practicality, then go ahead. Don't feel that you have failed if you give something up, because you're you're not really giving anything up. You're freeing up space so that you can be in that spiritual side or that more practical side. So what feels like you might be giving up, you're not. So you just let it go. If it doesn't feel good, just let it go. You'll be fine.
Beautiful, beautiful. And I have kind of a similar message too. And you were talking about giving up something, and being involved in a lot of things doesn't necessarily mean that you're gaining new experiences. Sometimes you're trapping yourself in
Yeah.
in patterns and responsibilities and things to do, right? Sometimes we overcommit on things,
Yes.
and our yes our yeses are precious. Yes is very expensive because there's a lot you have to commit into. When you're saying yes, you're committing into something. You're committing your energy, your time, it's your focus, right? And sometimes we have to declutter those things.
Yeah.
Sometimes we enter in time debt. You're overcommit on things when in reality you don't have the time or energy to do it. And
Yeah.
doing more doesn't mean that you're gaining more, right? So it's about clearing space to be able to gain new experiences, to free yourself, to let go of things. And that's precisely what I got. The first card I got is the Fool. And the Fool is typically, people say it's a leap of faith, right? And it does take a leap of faith to be able to clear things. But here is stepping out into peace, into clarity, into freshness, into something new, right? And that demands a lot of energy to be able to remove things from your life. So that's the first card I got for you. And the second card is related to that. And it says, set sail. And the message here
Mm.
is you are being called to break boundaries. Living in this vast world offers countless opportunities waiting for you to explore. And remaining in your comfort zone will only limit your growth. And we're talking about those traps, right? It's telling here to gain new things, but to gain new things, you have to break others.
Yes.
It's time to take a step forward. Remember the Fool. Broaden your circle, and let fresh experiences enrich your soul. Again, it's about breaking that circle around you from things, from tasks, from responsibilities, and give yourself the opportunity to clear your mind, start fresh, and gain new perspective on spiritual gifts and the world around you. And that's what I got for you.
Perfect. Yeah, just because you're busy doesn't mean you're productive.
Exactly.
You're just busy. Yeah, excellent. Thank you. Thank you. I hope that resonated with you, and I think it did. She said yes. It absolutely made sense. Perfect. All right. Next. Who's next? Who's next? And we have dun, 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 Sweet Millicent Carbuncle. Absolutely fabulous. Let us know,
Sweet
Millicent,
Millicent.
you're here. Yes.
Carbuncle. I like that name.
Yes.
Sweet Millicent Carbuncle.
Yes, absolutely. And I was noticing, I love her hair. That is fabulous.
Yes, that too.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. So please let us know you're here. And Elizabeth says, thank you, Ramon. Clearing space is my challenge, and fresh experiences are hard for me to take on.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Just think of them as adventures.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Definitely.
Sweet Millicent, let us know you're here. Going once. Going twice. And all right. And who is it? Who is it? Ta-da. Jason Vincent.
Jason. Hi,
Hey.
Jason.
Hello, hello.
Jason.
Let us know you're here.
What does this full moon want to reveal to you?
Come on, Jason. Put that game console down. He says, oh, here. Okay, perfect. Perfect. So, what do we have? Interesting. All right. Yeah. Remember how Ramon said just a couple readings ago, maybe, that, sometimes we're waiting for a particular outcome, and what actually happens um, is not what we had wanted, but it works out a lot better for us than what we had anticipated. So, Jason, for you, I start off with look at the bigger picture. Right? Be willing to look around and give some consideration to things that you might think don't actually align with you, or you don't want to go there, because when you do, when you're able to step back from a situation, not only can you see more clearly what is going on, but you then know what you're going to have to focus in on. And what you're going to be focusing in on is the Four of Wands. This is a celebration. This is like a happy union, a wedding, good times, get-togethers, and so on. So don't just take a step back and see things from a broader perspective. Yeah.
Wow. And that is so true, because I got a similar message too. First card I got is the Hangman. And the Hangman, it's, among a lot of different things, is having a different point of view, right? Seeing things from a different perspective. So connected to what Marina was saying is this is a moment for you to step back and see things from uh, an unseen situation, from an unseen point of view. And what is that? That is freedom. That is letting go of things that don't serve you. Why I say that? Because the second card I pulled is says that it says release. And the
Yes.
message here is you're being called to break free from relationships and situations that restrict the growth of your soul. Each chain that doesn't align with your true values is holding you back from inner peace. So, again, it's stepping back, getting a new perspective, and realizing that this is the moment to break away from things that don't serve you. I pulled
Mhm.
an extra card for you, and it's from the Lenormand Cosmic deck, and it's the child. And the child talks about new beginnings. It's about new starts, starting fresh. It's innocence, but it's innocence in the terms of sort of like the energy of the fool, right? It's that leap of faith, that new starting. So again, the combination of all these three messages is the invitation of a new start, of stepping back and analyzing and putting in perspective your current situations and releasing. This is a time for you to release. There's a full moon, the closure of a cycle. There's a moment to start anew on a lot of different things. You know what it is. Um, this is the moment to do it, right? Use the energy of this new moon
Yes.
as a new step to be able to go forward into a new you, new situations, and a new life. That's what I got for you.
Perfect. Perfect. Wonderful. And Jason says, this is so true to me. I'm awaiting my attorney to devise the settlement wording, and my outcome wasn't how I envisioned it, but it's actually for the best because I will have more solutions.
Good.
Exactly.
Everything works out. Everything works
Yeah,
out at the end.
totally. Yeah.
And we
And
have Linda Fraser. Hi, Linda.
hello, Linda.
I said
Nice to
Fraser's
meet
Frazier. I'm sorry. But it's
you.
Linda. Hi, Linda. Great to see you.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. All righty. Next, who do we have next? Who do we have next? And we have Sharon. Sharon O'Brien. Please let
we
us know
didn't
that you're here.
we didn't see the tool.
Oh, you didn't see the tool.
No,
Oh,
it wasn't up.
oh, drats.
It's okay.
Okay. Well, it was at the stage. Sharon O'Brien.
Hi, Sharon.
Yeah.
Let us know that you're here, please.
Yes, absolutely. Sharon O'Brien says here.
Sharon Ryan is here. Thank you for letting us know. So let's see. What
Excellent.
does this full moon want to reveal to you?
Okay. Sharon, what I got for you is a time to give rather than take. Time to give rather than take. And it it kind of reminded me that the sometimes we think that if we give too much away, we aren't getting anything in return. That that's not the case. It's we are we are abundant in all areas, so our giving can never be depleted, because the more that you give, the more that the universe replenishes what you have given. So I also got the Three of Wands. This is um, waiting for your ship to come in. The plans that you have worked on, the things that you have put out into the universe, are getting ready to come back in. So when they do come back in, share them. Share those gifts, because it will keep you abundant. It will keep more coming to you. Um, yeah, it's that the thing that I'm focusing on is, yeah, it's a time to give, and you're not losing anything by giving. So you know the expression "give till it hurts." Yeah, give till it hurts. Yeah, you'll be richly rewarded. Okay.
Right. Great. Beautiful message. And I have something similar as well. And giving doesn't necessarily have to be material. There's
Mhm.
people who have material necessities, and you're able to provide that sometimes. A lot of times it's also emotional, spiritual,
Yeah.
right? So it's you gotta the message here is to find that balance between giving and taking. You know, there's nothing wrong with either or. You have to be also balanced when you're doing that, not only one side. And that's precisely the first card I got for you is justice, and we have here the scales, right? And it's finding that center of balance between being able to give and take at the same time. um, I don't mean take like in a selfish way, but being
Right.
receptive, right?
Yes.
Because sometimes we have to be receptive to what others want to share with us. And this, it asks for us to open up our own circle, our own perception, sometimes our own walls, to be able to have that exchange. And that's the second card I got. It's a message of opening up. It says here, open up. And the message is do not fear to feel the emotions and intentions of others. You're being called to embrace the goodwill of those around you. For only in trust can the deeper beauty of life reveal itself. When you release fear and doubt and accept the care of others, the universe will respond in unexpected ways, leading you toward a richer experience. So again, here it's it talks about opening up, right? And it's about about giving, but also receiving. So it's not being fearful of having that exchange, because there's a lot to be learned. You will definitely grow from it. And it's about trusting yourself, trusting the universe. But like Marina said, there's a message here of exchanging skills, positivity, messages, and love with those around you. That's what I got for you.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Sharon, I hope that that resonates with you. Okay. Let me add to the stage, and we will draw again. And who is our next winner? Edward Kenneth. Edward, let us
Hi,
know that
Edward.
you're here. Let us know that you're here. Yay. Yay, he says. Yay, heart.
Yay!
Wonderful. What does this full moon want to reveal to you?
All right, let's see, Kenneth.
Okay, let me remove that.
If you hear tapping, I always tap between my deck between readings just to clear the energy.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
All right.
What I got for you, Edward, is surrender to the divine. And this is on the bottom there, it says full moon. So, so surrendering to the divine doesn't necessarily mean surrendering to the feminine. It just means surrendering uh, to the greater source, the bigger source. And I think that you know how to do that, because I also got the magician for you. So I think that you're able to tap into that divine place very um, very easily. You don't have to work at it as much as maybe some people do. So take the talents and the gifts that you have, and um, and don't move forward in faith. Don't question and wonder. Um, are you really protected? Are you really going to be successful? Are you really this, that, or the other? The answer is yes. Just give into that beautiful divine energy and know that you're going to be taken care of. It's going to be fine. So there you go.
Beautiful. Yeah, and surrendering to the divine, a lot of things is trusting on the divine, on divinity, on your spirit guides, on the spiritual realm for those results, right? Sometimes we take too much. We want to be in control of things, expecting certain results, but we have to surrender ourselves to and let the universe work its way, right? And the message I got to you is slow down. And it says you're always chasing results, but the universe calls you to slow down amid life busyness. Let go of the rush, savor each moment, and truly release the tension within by trusting the divine. So it's right here too.
Yeah.
Slowing down and let the universe and divinity work its way. Why? Because there's a that will bring whole completeness into your life. And that's precisely what I got. I got the 10 of cups,
Nice.
and the message here is fulfillment, right? When
Yeah.
you trust the universe, you trust the process, everything comes to full circle. So slow down, let the universe work its way. Let go of that weight that sometimes we overtake, right?
Hmm.
Um, and again, trust, connect with your spirit guides, and let them be the ones to clear the path for you, to hold your hand and give you direction towards whichever place is it that you want to go. That's what I got for you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All righty. And we'll um, we'll do a we'll do a couple more. And I hate to do this to you guys, but my hand, my wrist is really starting to throb in a very uncomfortable way.
Aw,
So yeah, and I don't want to wimp out, but I also want to make sure that I'm doing that self-care that I keep telling everybody else about.
yes.
Remember? Yeah. Okay. So next we're going to have who's our winner? Who's our winner? And da 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 da. Hocus
Hocus
pocus.
pocus.
Look at that kitty cat.
So cute.
Totally. The big
Hocus
eyes. What?
pocus. Let us know if you're here.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you. Thank you, sweet Millicent Carbuncle. We picked you for a reading earlier and kept calling and calling, and you didn't answer. So we just carried on. Huh. Okay. Um, it's there's not a whole
Hocus
lot that I
pocus.
can do. Yeah, that I can do about it. I'm going in for a procedure on the 20th.
Oh,
It's a ganglion cyst that needs to have work done on it and blah blah blah. But in the meantime, it every once in a while it just lets me know it's there.
mm,
So yeah.
all right. You'll be
Okay.
fine. We'll send prayers and positivity your way.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let
Yes.
let me be
Hope.
calm because I'm the world's biggest baby when it comes to needles. So
Really? I'm
yeah.
not. My mom's a nurse, so I was like always like when I used to get like injections or vaccinations, I always looked. And to this day,
Oh
I'm not scared. No,
no, I faint. I faint. I see
really.
needles,
Wow.
I faint. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
And Hocus Pocus is here.
Hocus
Perfect.
Pocus is here.
Yes.
Let's see. What does this full moon want to reveal to you?
Exactly. Yeah. Oh,
Beautiful.
Amanda Carroll says, yeah, sadly familiar with those. Yeah. Okay. Come on. Oh, wow. This is okay. We started off with this card, and it's funny. I think we're going to end with this card, A Time for Healing. Um, is yeah, it is time to let things mature and grow the way that they are going to grow. It's time to take care of yourself. It's time to concentrate on the things um, that are going to make you happy, hocus pocus, because I also got the nine of pentacles, which is, wishes and dreams fulfilled. So, um, the things that you have put out there that you want to see come back to you are going to come back to you. And part of the way that they're going to come back to you is when you release your desire for the outcome, when you simply say, however it comes, however it shows up, I'm going to be grateful, and you don't put any limitations on it, that is when it's going to come in. So time to do a little bit of that self-reflection and that self-healing, letting yourself know that, yeah, the universe is listening. It wants to give you, and it wants to provide what you want. You just have to let go of how they're going to do it. Yeah.
Beautiful. Letting go. And it's I got a similar message, and this talks also about potential. The first card I got is the Page of Cups. And I'm just focusing on that beautiful image, right? It's that freedom, it's that
Yes.
exploration, right? And that's what pages represent. It's like a potential. It's something that it's still in development. It's like a seed. But there's a plant, there's a tree waiting to grow there. um and it talks about that. It's about recognizing your potential, and allowing yourself to be free. And that's the second message, the second card I got as well. It says infinite.
Ah,
And the message here says you're being called to recognize your unconstrained potential. Do not allow fixed thinking to limit your vision. Break free and accept the unexpected opportunities in life, for your future is filled with infinite possibilities. Again, it's like breaking yourself, connect with the spiritual side, your divine guides, and gain perspective that there is so much that you can give, so much that you have, and as to break away, those walls that sometimes we put ourselves around, right? Limitation of, I don't know, situations, age,
yep.
circumstances. No, you have so much to give, so much to do, and so much to share with the world. I just picked that energy. And the universe is saying that. Just recognize that you have a lot to give, and break away
Mhm.
from those patterns that limit you. That's what I got for you.
Yeah, exactly. Ah, perfect. Well, you guys, if you weren't lucky enough to get a reading tonight, that's okay. We'll be doing this again. There'll be other shows, and you'll certainly have the opportunity to do that. But I thank you to each and every one of you for being here, for sharing your energy with us. I know it always replenishes me when I'm in the company of good people.
Yes,
So
and this was so much fun. I'm just so
yes,
sorry that it was so short. But please,
yes,
yes, follow us. I'm always on, having shows on my channel, reading, sharing with other people. So Marina, if you didn't get a
yes,
reading this time, just subscribe, click the bell
yes,
so you can get notification, and I'm sure
exactly.
you'll be picked the next time. And even if you weren't picked, there's always something that we can always get
Yes.
from messages on others.
Yes,
Always there's
exactly.
something that resonates.
Yes, absolutely there is. So if you heard someone else and it kind of felt like, oh, okay, then yeah, take it. Take it. It's for, yeah, it's for the collective. So Ramon, thank you so much. And
Thank you for
yeah,
having me here. It's always great to see you. And
I,
I'm looking forward. We should do this more often,
we
please.
should. Yeah, you're right. We should. And
Next time I'll have you on my channel. We'll do readings together.
sounds like a plan. And again, apologies for, you know, um, giving up on you guys a little too early, but
No, please.
yeah,
No apologies.
I'm gonna go take some drugs now, and they're gonna make me a little loopy. So
Okay.
I don't need you to see me loopy.
I'm sure those
So
readings are should come up fabulous.
yes, absolutely. All right, everyone. Thank you for being here. Thank you
Thank you,
for liking,
Marina. Thank you,
sharing, and subscribing.
everybody.
And Ramon,
Blessings to
thank you for
all.
being here. See you later,
Thank
all.
you.
Bye for
Have a
now.
good night.